You representing us. Hello, Coach Tina. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Too much good going on. We are so excited to be here. So it's amazing that you representing us. Welcome everybody. This is Coach Janine and Coach Tina. We're coming through Umoja Global Network. We are very excited to be here today, and amazing weekend that we just had. So Coach Tina gonna talk a little bit about that, but we had a full weekend for us. We were working beyond the scene, doing different things. So because we have our global leadership challenge starting tomorrow. And also, we're going to have a Tuesday. So, we have some wonderful speakers coming back again, and some are new. So, we will be talking about that. But again, Coach Tina, you can welcome our viewers, and then you can also open us as well.
Okay, welcome everybody to Umoja Global Network. I get that out wrong, but I got it out.
You good?
so, so welcome everybody. We are here to we're gonna have a Global Leadership Challenge on tomorrow, the next 2 days, starting tomorrow. And I just want to welcome y'all uh platform, and that we're gonna have so much. We have so much going on that we want to share with y'all tonight. And I hope y'all join us on some of our journey, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time learning and experiencing all kind of new things, because my marketing agency is gonna have us experience a lot more things that we hadn't been experiencing for a long time, or had at all, at fact, because it's new. So I'm just excited about what's going on in our lives. God has been good, and me and Coach Janine got great things coming to y'all, so y'all stay tuned and have a good rest of your night after you get through listening to our wonderful voices and our encouraging words and what we have going on.
Thank you so much again. So, Coach Tina, can you also just share your personal experience, because we started also this global leadership challenge last month or last year. So, can
Mm-hmm.
you give your personal experience? How was your experience also experiencing for the first time the global leadership challenge that we started? How was your own experience? Hello, Dr. Tina, another Dr. Tina.
It
Thank you,
was
sis.
yeah, there was so many great nuggets given during that challenge. The ladies gave us so many tools to use to help us in our leadership journey, our global leadership journey, just stuff to help us in our business. Just it was just so much given, and it's it was just so much knowledge dropped. That's what it was. So much knowledge dropped. And if you're confused about certain things, how to do self-care, how to do any kind of leadership role, this is the challenge for you to actually learn things that you might not have known how to navigate through. Uh, Anything that's in your business or anything in leadership roles. It was just an awesome challenge just to learn from the different ladies. They brought so much. And then we had talked about LinkedIn. We talked about self care. We talked about even networking and collaboration. We talked about so many things, and we talked about even careers, because you can have a role as in a career as leadership as well. I mean, management. So it's just so many things that they talked about that you can you will get so much knowledge if you come to this challenge. The things that they drop, and you learn from what they had to say. You take notes, so you can actually take this stuff back with you after you get through with the challenge, and you can actually apply it to your life. So much things they gave, you can apply it from the time you write it down to the rest of the year, and you can actually use it again in this year. So it was just a wonderful
Absolutely.
time.
Oh, thank you so much, Coach Tina. And I just want to remind everybody that this year for us, one of our words for this year is 2024. It's a year of execution. And this lady right here, Coach Tina, and many more, they are really held me accountable. So they said, okay, that's good, Coach Janine, because I really told them what I want to do. And many of them, guys, they are really holding me accountable. So I'm so excited to have a circle of women and leaders like this, and men, but specifically women who are surrounding me with love, and also they're holding me accountable. So I'm so excited. And Coach Tina, she's definitely we, myself and her, we kind of went to different challenges that we already are starting. Like, she's on a wisdom challenge. We started with Dr. Tanya challenge, and Dr. Lulu is doing 40-day challenge. So it's really, we continuing to implementing everything we're learning from them. And plus, we are inviting you to know all this servant leader, because this 2-day global leadership challenge, it's about leaders. So you know that you've been called to serve. We are talking about servant leaders, how you can be able to implement some nugget, that you're going to receive some business nugget, some spiritual nugget, some, also self-care nugget. All of this, you all need that. So you can be able to implement in your personal life, but also as a team, because as a leader, servant leader, you have a circle of people that God has put inside of your life, your circle, that you are called to lead. And these are some of the tools you're going to be listening from our speaker tomorrow and Tuesday. Now we are adding also some male voices, some leaders who are male. So they are coming to us all the way from Canada. So tomorrow you're going to be receiving some speakers from Canada. And also it's going to be a bilingual really conversation. It's going to be in French and some English going on. So like because we are a global platform, so we are
Yes.
really we serving both communities. So we are really blessed by that.
Yes.
Another thing I wanted also to say, so we have Dr. Lulu, who will be among the speakers, Dr. Lovella, Dr. Tina, Pastor Caroline, Pastor Jean-Luc, Coach Joel from Canada, Pastor Jean-Luc from Canada. We're going to have also Coach Nancy, Dr. Sandy. So all of these wonderful ladies, they're going to be with us. Coach Tina, she'll be among the speakers. So all of these ladies, they
Dr.
will be
Eva, yeah,
absolutely, Dr.
and
Eva as
and
well, and
and, and Doc, it's
Coach
someone else.
Jen, Coach
Jen,
Jen as well. Yes, it's gonna
Jen,
be
yeah,
so,
Coach
so
Jen.
amazing, amazing leaders that we are bringing them again for these 2 days. So please don't miss these 2 days, and it's going to be over the Zoom. So if you are waiting for us to do that here, it won't be live. It will be through the Zoom, because we're gonna have some, intimate time and be able to focusing and having a good conversation and really some good nuggets for our viewers. Because again, we are coming here to equip you and making sure that you are definitely at the right place, having your pen and pencil and notepad, so you can be able to take notes. Because this year we want you to execute everything God's going to giving to you, because He's been equipping you for years. Now
Mm,
it's a year of execution, execution, execution. Okay. I'm
yes.
going to also say that to our French viewers so they can be able to know what's going on. Bonsoir tout le monde, c'est Coach Janine. Je suis là avec Coach Tina. Nous sommes là encore chaque dimanche pour vous donner quelques éléments par rapport à votre parcours dans le leadership. Donc, nous sommes vraiment dans la joie aujourd'hui parce que nous allons avoir le 2 jours de Global Leadership Challenge. Ça sera demain de 19h à 20h. On aura aussi beaucoup des panélistes qui étaient avec nous en décembre, parce qu'on a commencé en décembre. Chaque année, mais chaque mois, on aura cette réunion pour chaque mois. Donc, ça sera de 19h à 20h, l'heure de Dallas. C'est-à-dire, si tu es Eastern Time, ça sera 20h à 21h. Mais si tu es Central Time, ça sera 19h à 20h. Alors, on aura des panélistes formidables. On aura aussi le mois passé, on avait des femmes comme des panélistes. Mais maintenant, là, on aura 2 hommes qui vont se joindre à nous aussi pour parler du leadership, et puis ils vont vous donner aussi quelques éléments par rapport à votre parcours. Donc, n'hésitez pas, demain, on va vous communiquer le lien de Zoom. Ça ne sera pas ici sur le live, mais ça sera sur le Zoom. Donc, il faut se rejoindre à nous, vraiment, il faut se rejoindre à nous et écouter, prenez votre notebook, votre bic et votre cahier. Comme ça, vous allez écrire, ou bien sûr, vous allez prendre note à l'ordinateur. Comme ça, vous allez venir être équipé par d'autres leaders. Parce que si tu es appelé à être un leader, ça veut dire que tu as quelque chose à donner. Tu es en train de chercher des solutions, enfin, d'équiper ton team, que ce soit ta communauté, ton église, ton pays même. Alors, c'est le plus important pour toi, c'est de venir écouter et de poser des questions. Donc, n'hésitez pas. Nous sommes là pour le challenge. Et aussi, Coach Tina, elle a aussi ouvert son agency. Elle va parler de ça. Et si vous voulez vraiment qu'elle puisse vous aider, travailler avec vous, elle a beaucoup des éléments qu'elle peut vous donner aussi. Coach Tina, I was talking about you, about the new agency. So,
Okay.
if you can tell in few words how people can reach you and how those services you can be able to work with people.
Well, the agency is called Kingdom Craft Agency, helping kingdom businesses in marketing success. It's going to be I do social media management, also marketing through all platforms. So it's going to be, you can reach me through Kingdoms Marketing gmail.com, or you can reach out to me or Coach Janine, and we can help you with your marketing.
Right, guys, that's definitely a good plugin because I really want you to be equipped. You coming to listen to the leadership nuggets here, but also you have other business needs. So Coach Tina, she's definitely the right person to go to, especially around your marketing needs and everything else you will need. And we're going to again to reach out to you again and just reminding you, if you haven't signed up tomorrow, that's the enrollment, because we're going to be definitely making sure that you know it's officially tomorrow. We open for the anthology book project tomorrow. So the power of Umoja, the power of unity. That's our global book project that we're doing. So make sure that you're reaching out to me, you reach out to Coach Tina, Dr. Temi, or Dr. Sandy about the project so you can be able to be part of it. I really want you to make sure that you don't want to miss, because I want people to know what are those some strategy, because it's really a project where leaders are coming to share showcases how unity have really produced solution in the personal life, in the professional life, in a spiritual life. So make sure that you come and listen to those stories and those chapters. We want you to start writing your story, okay? So reach out to us so we can be able to give you all the details you need, because it's going to be officially tomorrow that we're
Yes.
opening up the doors for you guys to come in and to be part of us and joining us. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else, Coach
Did,
Tina?
did you tell them that about that in French about the
We
book?
haven't. We haven't,
Yeah.
not yet. But there's
Yeah. Yeah.
anything else you would like
Okay.
to add?
Okay. Just that, far as the challenge goes, the Global Leadership Challenge, it's actually a sign-in form that you can sign up to if you want to be in the room on tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday, so you can get all the nuggets. I ask that you sign up for that to be in the room with us, so you can get a lot of the nuggets that we've been talking about. They're gonna add so much value that
Yes,
you do not want to miss this challenge. These leaders have so much years of being in leadership, and they have so much to share that can help you on your journey.
absolutely. And another wonderful leader that I'm looking forward to listen to tomorrow is Dr. Carmen. That's Carmela. She's definitely also another speaker that she will be joining us. So I'm so excited for her, and many more. Will be joining. We have actually more ladies. They'll be joining us for the month of March. So definitely, we only can be able to have so much in one time. So that's why, if you didn't see your name or you didn't see your face, don't worry, we haven't forgotten about you. There's many people that will be bringing on, because it's a whole year. Every single month, we'll be bringing you wonderful leaders who will be coming to equip you so you can be able to be the best leader that you can be, okay? So aussi, j'étais en train de dire que de ce mois pour janvier, ça sera chaque mois que nous allons commencer à faire ce Global Leadership Challenge. Nous allons aussi emmener chaque fois des leaders que tu as besoin, c'est-à-dire dans les différents domaines, que ce soit dans le business, que ce soit aussi spirituellement. Donc, il faut pas, on va aussi prendre plusieurs personnes qui ont demandé aussi depuis là d'intervenir, parce que tout le monde veut être là avec nous, mais aussi surtout le plus important, c'est que nous écoutons vos demandes. Voilà, on est vraiment en train d'écouter tout ce que vous nous demandez. Donc, on amène par rapport aux besoins, nous amenons les leaders qu'il faut afin de vous équiper. Donc, n'hésitez pas, n'y ratez pas chaque dimanche, chaque mois, parce que ça sera ce Global Leadership Challenge, OK? Que le Seigneur vous bénisse encore et restez connectés à nous. Je parlais de que on aura, c'est demain, c'est officiel, on le livre de Power of Umoja, la puissance de l'unité. Donc, ça commence demain. Nous voulons que vous puissiez vraiment se connecter à nous. Si vous voulez aussi être dans le livre, parce que c'est un projet que nous avons, si vous voulez être dans le livre, n'hésitez pas. Donc, contactez-moi, contactez Coach Tina, contactez Dr. Tammy ou bien Dr. Sandy. Elle pourra vous parler aussi de ce projet. Que le Seigneur vous bénisse en tout cas. Yes, Coach Tina, anything else?
No, just if y'all have any marketing needs, I am we can always sit down and have a discussion about what you need done in your for marketing for your social media, because we do social media management, can actually do posts, all kind of things that we can help you with. Just let us know and we'll be glad to help you.
Awesome, awesome. And one of the things I'm excited, especially on Tuesday, one of the speaker, she's also going to be promoting her book. She's actually going to be one of our speaker next Sunday. So come with an expectation, guys. So this platform, it's a place where we're supporting each other, we're supporting leaders, and also everybody else who are having an event, having a project. We coming here and talk about it. So our own, one of our speaker for Tuesday, Dr. Pastor Kelly, she's just published her book. And she's gonna be the speaker for next Sunday. So make sure you're joining us again next Sunday. She's gonna be our speaker, and we will be talking about her book and how the process was. And she can be able to give you some leadership nugget as well. She's a pastor, but she's also in business as an entrepreneur. So I'm so excited for her. You get a chance to listen to her on Tuesday. She's gonna be here, and also next Sunday. All right. But today, Coach Tina, I wanted you us to discuss, but also to talk about tomorrow. It's a holiday, but I want to make sure that we talked about these two leaders. I know that tomorrow it's a MLK, it's Martin Luther King Day, but I
Mm-hmm.
wanted also to talk about the leaderships. What was his leadership style that you kind of remember, something that really stand out for you, so you can be able to share with our viewers? Since we're talking about leadership nuggets, leadership servants, leader. To me, I will also share my experience, but I wanted just for you to talk a little bit in a few minutes about Martin Luther King. And the other leader, I know maybe you don't know much about him. It's in my country. His name was Lumumba.
Mm-hmm.
Lumumba was also a prime minister of Congo, who was also a truly servant leader. That's also his anniversary. So both of those leaders, I will
Mm-hmm.
be talking about them. I'll be posting some things, some quotes about them, because I want you guys to know about them. And they were true servant leader that I learned from. And when I was growing up, my grandfather used to talk about him all the time. So I really got a chance to learn also about him through my grandfather. So he was really, like a political figure, but also I can say he was our Martin Luther King from Congo. So
Mm-hmm.
he's also the same anniversary. So I'm celebrating those two leaders together. And those two leaders really speak a lot into my life and very inspirational. But can you also share with us some of the nuggets you remember from him?
I remember when he it was a quote he used to say, hate cannot drive out, only love can. He said hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. And he was always a servant in whatever he did. He was nonviolent. He was actually had systems in place. He had a strategy to everything that he did. Even though everybody didn't understand his strategy or agree with his strategy, he still had, and he was always positive. That's what I knew. He was always positive. And it always says, he says also, it's a time. The time is always right to do right. So he always was about doing right, whatever he was doing. He got mad just like anybody else, but he always kept his calm. I remember the marches. I mean, a lot of things that we afford now is because of the movement he had going on in the United States. The movement he did, the things he did, is why we got some of the freedoms we have now. The fight, the right to vote, and all that kind of thing. All and people that was always behind him, uh, encouraging him, collaborating with him. They network together. They come together. So he was always about the networking, collaboration, strategy. So in a leadership, all that it applies, and he brought that to the table when in his role.
Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. And one word I can summarize, Dr. Martin Luther King and also Mr. Lumumba was really, they were both of them, they were servant leader. I would definitely say that because they show us how to be a servant leader. They did live a life of servant leadership. So to me, even though it's beyond speech, if they were going a speech, but it's really beyond because they really lived through being a servant leader, what it takes to be a servant leader. The sacrifices so many things. The sacrifices,
Hmm.
time with the precious family. They miss some dinners. They miss some activity like school games, like a soccer game or whatever that the kids they were having activity. They miss all of that because they really sacrifice because their position in leadership or in the community, they give their lives for us, and many of us today, we are learning from them and how to be able to be a servant leader. So those people tomorrow, I want you to really think about it, not just a celebration, but to think about what can you do as a servant leader that you can be able to do for others. Because Dr. Martin Luther King, Mr. Lumumba, they were not thinking about them, they were thinking about the
Yeah,
country.
the
So the
bigger
cause,
picture.
the bigger picture, which was really making sure that they sacrifice, and they were really uncomfortable sometimes. So that's what leadership also can cost you. So I want you to think about that when on your own journey to leadership, making sure that you take away some nuggets and what you have learned. Not just go and watch his movies or listen to some sermons, or even post a quote from what they say. That's good, but mostly also you need to execute. For this year, I want you to really learn from those two men, Mr. Lumumba and um, Dr. Martin Luther King. They were truly, truly a servant leader. And I want you also to make sure you also doing the same thing, not exactly the way they were doing it, but God going to download the way He wants you to lead His people. That could be by working and doing what you're doing already. Maybe he will inspire you to do different things, and make sure that you start building also the legacy. Like we're celebrating the legacy today, which is going to be tomorrow, but definitely start also building your own legacy. What do you want people to remember you from, or what you want people to remember you for, what you were doing? What are you doing as an activity that can really last and a big impact? That's something I want you to start thinking about. That. Any
Yeah.
last words, Coach Tina, that you want people to remember, and also to join us with an expectation for this two global leadership challenge for tomorrow?
Well, just that, just be like them. Don't be selfish. Be selfless leaders. Selfless leaders. That's what a servant leader is. A selfless leader. They actually do things selflessly. They do it out of the kindness of their heart. They do things to help others, and whatever you can do in your business to help others, that is always a positive. And you can also leave a legacy that you were that person that they can go to and help out.
Absolutely. So again, another thing too. Hello, hello, Dr. Sandy. Much love to you, sis. Another thing that I want you to do, actually, Dr. Sandy mentioned that our last global leadership was be intentional.
Hmm.
And she always talk about transformation. We want you to stay on your course, to stay focused, so people can really receive the transformation that they need to receive through you as a leader, as a servant leader. So again, come back again in these 2 days we're going to be having with these wonderful leaders, tomorrow from 7 to 8, and also on Tuesday 7 to 8 as well, where you're going to be listening to this wonderful servant leader, that they're going to be bringing you some nuggets about. These are some of the things you can implement in 2024. So making sure that you come with your pen, because it's not about just chatting or anything, but it's really coming, and we want you to listen, write down, execute, because next month we're going to be doing the same thing again. So we don't want, by the time we finish December, we want to see some results, because we also holding each other accountable, all of us here. And we want at the end of the year, we're going to show what you've been doing all along. So it's very important when you are following us or you joining us this movement, making sure that you are really ready to implement, not just to listen to us, but also implementing, because we are giving you tools and strategies. So no excuses. 2024, there's no excuses, only implementation. And
Mm-hmm.
if you don't know how, that's why I'm here. That's why Coach Tina is here, Dr. Sandy, Dr. Tammy, Tina. So all of us, Dr. Lulu, Dr. Lovella, all of these ladies who are coming, Pastor Jean-Luc, and also Coach Joel from Canada, all these wonderful men and women who are coming these 2 days, they're going to be showing you some tools that you can be able to implement. Because remember, there's no excuses. Only be available, be teachable, and stay intentional. Because we want to see the result at the end of the year. Everybody gonna come here and we're gonna celebrate them about things they said they're going to do this year. Because this place is all about a place that we're gonna hold you accountable and give you the tools that you need. Okay, then we can be able to see the transformation that Dr. Sina is talking about. Okay, any last
Yes.
word, Coach Tina, before we
No,
go?
just that I want you guys to join us on tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday, and come in and listen. Have an open mind and listening ears and a pen and paper in hand, so you can actually get fed on the next 2 days.
Absolutely. And you need the link, please. You can DM me. You can also DM my Coach Tina and Coach Sandy and Dr. Temi. We're gonna give you the link, the Zoom link, so you can be able to join us tomorrow night. All right.
Mhm.
Thank you so much again. It was a pleasure. And tomorrow, remember, it's the official day for the power of Umoja tomorrow. So you can be able to ask me also more information, or Coach Tina, Dr. Tammy, and Dr. Sandy. They're going to give you more information about that, because tomorrow is the official day that we start enrolling people, because we want you to be part of this wonderful, wonderful book, The Power of Umoja. Okay, which is Umoja means unity. 2024, it's all about coming together and working with one another, so we can be able to lift up everybody and moving forward as far as with what God has given inside of you, so you can be able to leave a legacy or start building the legacy. Thank you again so much. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. C'était vraiment un plaisir de vous avoir ce soir, et nous vous laissons encore pour vous préparer pour demain. On aura ce challenge qui va commencer demain et mardi à partir de 18h, de 19h à 20h Central Time et 20h à 21h Eastern Time. So aussi demain, c'est là où nous allons enregistrer tout le monde qui voudra se joindre aussi à nous par rapport au projet du livre la puissance de l'unité, the power of Umoja, la puissance de l'unité. Donc, n'hésitez pas, contactez-moi, contactez Coach Tina, contactez Dr. Tammy ou bien Dr. Sandy. On pourra vous donner toutes les informations par rapport à ça. Que le Seigneur vous bénisse. Thank you so much. And if you need the link, the Zoom link, we can be able to give you, just inbox me or inbox Coach Tina or Dr. Sandy or Dr. Tammy. Bye-bye, everybody. And
Bye.
don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Umoja Global Network, and subscribe to also to Coach Tina YouTube channel, which is Black to Black Show. Please do, because she has an amazing, amazing services. Again, remember now she has the marketing agency that she can be able to help you with your marketing needs, and above a graphic and everything else, social media, you name it. She's the go person to go to. Okay, don't forget to reach out to her. Thank you again, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.